If you were to stand in a like trailer that's like being pulled by a truck, and if you went from moving to stopped, but everything moved together, you wouldn't hit the walls because everything stopped together. So you're safe. Really, the concern is like when things slow down or speed up at different speeds. That's when you have different velocities. That's when things hit each other.
It's still possible for things to slow down and speed up at the same rate for a human standing in, say, a car, because the friction between the person and the bed of the truck can slow the person down. The problem is when the acceleration becomes too much, that friction between the feet and the bed of the trailer can't slow that person down enough, so they go flying forward, and then the wall does the slowing down for them, and that causes problems. We're kind of saying that if it was possible for, say, you hit the brakes hard on a car, if the acceleration caused by the brakes was felt by every particle that needed to feel it exactly the same, there would be no relative acceleration. There'd be no damage to anybody inside the vehicle. We don't have that tech today, though.
If you had like a seatbelt, I guess like the future seatbelt, which is like some type of field that secures every atom in your body, then your whole body slows with the ship. No relative motion. There's no getting flung around at all. The whole thing, you just slow down with them.
The only force that seems to do this is gravity, but it's so weak that we can't use it for meaningful propulsion. Because if you're in orbit around the Earth, every particle in orbit is accelerating towards the center of the Earth at the exact same rate, so there's no relative motion. But it's such a tiny acceleration for what we would need. That's not true. It's a good acceleration. We just can't sustain it.
I mean, I'm still okay with saying it's a tiny... It is like the weakest of the forces, right?
But I mean, when you're in low Earth orbit, gravity is essentially 9.8 meters per second. And if you could accelerate that in any direction, that'd be plenty of acceleration to get you going. But we don't have control of it.
I guess gravity, you just need some heavy mass to pull you in, like your mama.
Yeah, just put your mama in low Earth orbit and we'll all be in low Earth orbit soon.
Mm-hmm.